Hello everybody, I'm Harsha Panwar and you're watching me on my YouTube channel. I hope you are taking care of yourselves and others in this pandemic situation and being safe at your homes. Amidst this pandemic, our Prime Minister Narendra Modi had announced the Atma Nirbhar Abhiyan, which brings a big potential for our Indian economy. So today, we are in conversation with CA Barsha Agarwal, who is a practicing chartered accountant in Siliguri, West Bengal, providing valuable services to her clients and businesses, such as income tax filing, accounting, GST returns, project reports, among various others. So let's dive into conversation with CA Barsha Agarwal. Hello, CA Barsha. How are you doing? And thank you for joining me today.
Thank you so much, Harsha, for inviting me to the show, and I am doing great.
So today we are talking about Atma Nirbhar Abhiyan for MSMEs. Can you put in more detail about what this Abhiyan is about?
Atma Nirbhar Abhiyan, as the name signifies, self-reliant India. And this COVID-19 crisis has brought a great opportunity for our India. It is our responsibility to ensure that this 21st century belongs to our country. And as it was always the dream of Mr. Modi and as well as other Indians, and the concept that has been brought up by him, Make in India, with this scheme, it has given us the power and strengthened the dreams of a strong India.
True. So can you walk us through what this Abhiyan has for MSMEs? For someone who is starting small but dreams big, so how can he derive benefits from this Abhiyan?
This economic package is meant for laborers of the country, farmers of our country, the middle class of our country, and the broad segment of the demographic pyramid of the nation, and most important, the taxpayers who contribute to the development of the country. And with this Abhiyan also, MSME have been supported a lot. Like they have given a very new opportunities to this MSME sectors. Like they have revised the definition of this MSME, and they have included more of the sectors here, more of the companies here, which were earlier not covered because of the low threshold.
Hmm. So can you tell us more about what the new definition of MSME is?
Yeah, like earlier we had two sectors like manufacturing enterprises and service enterprises. Both were distinct, but now with this
Hmm.
definition they have merged it, and it won't be separately distinctive, and now it is like manufacturing service enterprises will be counted as one. And like in micro sectors, we have investments up to rupees 1 crore and turnover up to rupees 5 crore will be covered, which were earlier covered into small enterprises, as earlier investments were up to rupees 25 lakhs up in case of manufacturing enterprises and 10 lakhs in case of service enterprises. Also, now they have included turnover in this, which is a great opportunity for India. And for the small enterprises, investments up to rupees 10 crore and turnover up to 50 crores are covered here. And in case of medium enterprises, investments up to rupees 100 crore and turnover up to rupees 250 crores has been included. So they have widened the scope, and this will help include most of the sectors in this. And also, like, they have excluded the exports from the definition. Like if the turnover is up to 250 crores, it won't, and export will not be covered in this.
Yeah. So the scope is really widened, and you don't have to worry much about when you're starting, especially in the beginning, much about the limits.
Right.
That's nice. So how can I register for an MSME? What is the process like? Is it very hectic or has it been simplified?
No, the process is very simple and very simplified. We just have to just have to visit the site of our government, and then you'll need an Aadhaar card which is linked to your phone number, because we'll be receiving the OTPs. So that is very important that we have that mobile number, or the mobile number is updated with the Aadhaar card. And then a few details will have to be provided, like the cost of plant and machinery, your PAN details, and other investments that you have been doing. So that's it. It's very simple process.
So let's start with a practical example. Uh, let's assume a person who wants to start his own business, okay, even if it is startup or not. So any person who is out of college, what should he do after he has an idea of what the business will be about? So can you walk us through the process of how he can become an MSME and derive the benefits of this Abhiyan?
Right. Now that you have an idea, you have to proceed with your Udyog Aadhaar registration number. It is recommendable that you take the MSME registration, as in further processes, it will be very easy for you to get all the government licenses, as most focused area for the government is MSME sectors currently. And once you get the Udyog Aadhaar registration number, if you do not have the requisite capital, you can apply for loans to the bank. And CGT SME scheme, especially for the MSME sectors, has been provided by the government. Like in this scheme, it is very cheaper as compared to the regular loans that you take. And also, if you do not have the collateral or any property to mortgage, then this is best for you, as it is collateral free. And for this, you have to, for the loans, you'll require all the trade licenses, GST certification, MSME registration, and project reports. Which is, project report is a very important part, because here you will have to give all the financials which you expect that, and the projected financials basically, which you think that it will be done, it will be required for the upcoming years. And then once you get the loan and you have all your machineries, you can start with your business.
Okay, so on a simpler note, if I want to get all these registrations done, all the documentation get ready, and all the licenses. So as you mentioned, it's a little bit confusing when it is not listed down. So can we, who is the right person to go to and just ask, okay, I want to get this done. Can you help me in that? Like
And
in the documentation?
yeah, it is, it can be done by the normal individual, but as you have to look to other businesses as well, like getting all the licenses from the government, like fire license or patent or anything. So as it is very cumbersome, it is advisable that you can go to your CA. They'll be helping you with your project reports, they'll be helping you with your MSME registration as well as GST certification. So it is advisable to go to your chartered accountant or your accountant, normal accountant. They can be beneficial for you to listen down your work.
Okay, fine. So given the scope, we have got all the MSME registration, all the formalities, legalities done. We can start our business. And considering this, can you tell me what is the difference between an MSME and if we don't register our business as an MSME? So, what is the difference that we can observe?
Right. Uh, MSME is like a child to government, because it is our wheels of economy. They have provided a lot of supports to MSME sectors, like providing this CGT SME scheme, as this is specifically for the MSME sectors. It is very beneficial, as well as they have offered a lot of tax rebates to MSMEs. And in case of normal businesses, you must have heard about this MAT, minimum alternate
Yes.
taxation, right? So in case of normal businesses, they have covered only 10 years, whereas in case of MSMEs, they have allowed us to carry forward up to 15 years. And
Okay.
in
So,
case
there is an increased tenure,
of, right,
time limit.
yeah.
Okay.
And there are many government tenders which are only open to MSMEs industries. They get
Hmm.
easy access to credit, and once registered, the cost of getting a patent done or the cost of setting up the industry reduces, as many rebates and concessions are available to MSMEs. Also, business registered under MSMEs, as I've already mentioned, they have been provided high preference by the government in case of licenses and certification. And there's also a one-time settlement fee for non-paid amount to MSMEs.
So, basically, this is a more organized, small scale business so that government can have a good check and good control and also provide all the benefits and help to the small businesses
Right, right.
irrespective, like unless, I mean, which is not possible if you are running your own business and don't get it registered as an MSME. Okay,
Right.
can you throw some light on what help the NPAs will be getting under the scheme?
Right. Like with this Atma Nirbhar Abhiyan, a lot of industries has faced impact of COVID, right? So they have come up with
Yeah,
various
especially.
schemes. Yeah. So NPA is also covered into this. Like they have
Hmm.
provided a fund to all the distressed assets of up to rupees 4,000 crore, which is a huge amount, and it will benefit around 2 lakh distressed MSMEs. Right. And a fund of funds with corpus of rupees 10,000 crores will be set up for NPAs, and
Yeah.
basically they'll be focusing on the more they have, which have a growth potential in viability. And most of the companies have shut down because either they do not have adequate capital for the investments. So basically they'll be reviving all those industries. And also for those which are not NPAs and having a very potential to have a good growth, they are and having a good history, like good turnover, good ratings, as well as they have timely filed all the GST returns. They will encourage more to them and help them listed in stock exchange.
Even for the MSMEs, they'll help them list in the stock exchange, which are doing good.
Right, right.
Okay, that's a very good initiative. Yeah. Thank you, CA Varsha, for this wonderful session. Every point that you have mentioned is of immense help to me, to all the viewers who are thinking of starting a business. I think it comes to the point everybody has an idea, but it's only fruitful when you get started, when you execute it,
Right.
right?
And the most important thing that you have to note here, that this scheme is up to 30th of October 2020 only.
So we can't delay it any further. We just need to
Right.
get started right away.
Exactly.
Right. Thank you so much. What would you like to say to our viewers before you sign off?
Well, now that you have an idea, and if you want to revive your business, restart your business, especially those are NPAs, you must have to let go all your laziness and all your other works, and just be focused, start with your business, and do not wait anymore. And one more thing, that you are getting the benefit of loans in, if you, it is 20%, up to 20% if on your outstanding amount. So just gear up, move and get ready to start your revive your business and start your own business. What are you waiting for?
So I think the government has allocated enough of funds, that is 3 lakh crores, right? It's not even 300, it's 3 lakh crores. So everyone has some space for themselves into it. So there is no point of thinking and waiting anymore. Just get started before 30th of October. Well,
Exactly.
thank you so much, CA Barsha, for joining us this session. And I hope all of us take actions on what we think about our businesses.
And thank you so much,
Thank
Harsha,
you so
for
much.
inviting me. Thank you so much.